I'm in Oklahoma City for a wedding. I've got a bunch to do to get ready, but it is dangerously hot outside. Like, literally dangerous. It is unsafe to go outside. But there is some good news. I found these tunnels. You might have some questions. I know I do. Like, why are these tunnels here? Can I get everything done without risking my life in the heat? And perhaps most of all, what's down here? But before we get there, I could really use a haircut. So thank goodness for Linda. Linda has a lot to say about downtown Oklahoma City. After all, she's been here for almost 50 years.
Well, let me tell you, it started in 1975, and it started connecting between the Skirvin Hotel and B.C. Clark's, and that's where they were hiding. It was back from the bootleg days. But back in the day, we had all kinds of bars and restaurants. It was amazing down here. I loved it.
Much better. Thanks, Linda. You might realize that Linda is speaking in the past tense. Things down here have changed quite a bit. So what are these tunnels anyway? They echo. It's the Oklahoma City Underground, which is a series of tunnels and skywalks connecting the major buildings downtown. Where do they go? Well, we'll get there. I know these tunnels are interesting and they might be literally saving my life, but the next video I'm making is even more surprising. So if you're the curious type like me, subscribe. Anyway, back to the underground. I'm behind schedule. I never really learned how to swim, and this is a problem for two reasons. Number one, this wedding is on a lake. And number two, how's it going? And number two, my friends know I can't swim, and they've never let me forget it. Good news, my hotel has a pool. And it's connected to the underground. Here's my challenge. Can I get from one end of the pool to the other and back twice without dying? Wish me luck. It started like this. But after an hour or so, I was ready for the final challenge. It took more than one attempt, and it certainly wasn't pretty. But after a while, I got there and back twice. Feeling pretty good about the effort in the pool. Hopefully this weekend I don't drown. Turns out swimming isn't that bad, but I can't just play in the pool all day. There's one very specific item I need to buy. How's it going? Let's see if I can find it down here. Do you sell wedding cards? No? Okay. No? This might sound crazy. You don't sell greeting cards, do you?
We sell gift cards.
Oh, not the same. Can I get a large Italian sandwich? They don't sell greeting cards. Do you sell wedding cards? Some of these are dead ends. Some are just parking garages. Ton of stores, but none have what I'm looking for yet. Here we go. Hi, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Do you sell like greeting cards? Found it. Dear Jeff and Keely. Just kidding. I know you don't care. Let me show you what these tunnels actually look like. And let's find out where they go. There's a number of entrances to the underground. Some are obvious, some are not. The underground leads to a lot of different locations. One of those is Leadership Square. Well, it's mostly just an office building. They've got some games as well. Let's see what's at the end of this tunnel. Another locked door. I kind of get 90s shopping mall vibes from this section. Let's see if this one's open. Well, there are a lot of parking garages and locked doors. The underground leads to some really cool places as well, and I'll be headed to both of these places a little bit later. Each corridor is lit up with a different color of neon lights, and thank goodness, because that keeps you out of some of the spookier places and keeps you from getting lost. I miss the outdoors. At least I have the underground. Much of the underground is decorated with murals, art installations, museum exhibits, and historical photos of Oklahoma City. Might be time to address the elephant in the underground. I could leave this place whenever I want to. I just don't. So the challenge continues. Weddings mean one thing, drinking. But I haven't been drinking a lot lately because I had been drinking way too much before that. If you've seen my other videos, you may have noticed. So I'm getting back on the booze, starting here. This is Teller's. It's fancy just for the sake of being fancy. The space is beautiful. The service? Well, I hit it at the wrong time. So I'm heading back to my hotel and the Red Piano Bar. It is a hotel bar, but a really good one. And burgers in Oklahoma are just better. One more bar, the Library of Distilled Spirits. Or the Archive, or whatever it's called. This place is casually cool. Delicious, pricey cocktails and a bangin' playlist make you feel like you could be in Manhattan. Though the hospitable bartenders ruin that vibe. Wow, thank you. Make a resi and have a drink or two. I can feel my tolerance building. There's really just one thing I need to remember, and that's that the tunnels close at 8. Time to go. Uh-oh, I think there's another way. Let's go. Please be unlocked, please be unlocked, please be unlocked. Yes. So these tunnels are super unique, a must visit if you're in town, and honestly the best choice if weather is bad outside. Plenty of cities have just as interesting, if not more interesting places, so check out this video if you want to see more cool places, and if you really want to make my day, consider subscribing.